Hello, classmate friends. I'm Cynthia. I chose the Caves of Lascaux as my project topic because when I was a little girl, I always loved to draw. I always loved art. Growing up, I've always been fascinated with cave art and with anthropology. Where do we come from? Where are we going? In Drawing One and Art Appreciation at MGA, we did study a little about the caves at Lascaux, so it's very interesting to me. I think that it's a topic of interest to MGA students because it won't take long if you go into my blog to understand that the caves at Lascaux are a rich topic for study, for, for interpretation, for discussion, for debate, and regardless of what someone's field of study is, whatever their major is, it almost just doesn't matter. You just wouldn't believe the amount of material that's out there, articles, publications, books, and studies and papers related to psychology, cognitive development, anthropology, biology, art, of course, sociology. Just about anything can be connected to the caves at Lascaux if somebody just takes a little bit of time to do a small amount of research. It can be very interesting, I hope, for students. I plan to create a blog post. I've done that before. I have limited technological skills related to the computer. I can't make an educational video, but I can do a blog post and include a lot of pictures and hopefully make it simple for them. I would intend to start the project with a history of the discovery and the contents of the cave and when the cave's dates to sort of situate it in the project. And then I've got a great study that from the sociocultural discipline that shows that many scholars in post-World War II France began to consider the indigenous art that was present in the caves of Lascaux, which at that point had been recently discovered, that they viewed that as a point of origin that led to a cultural revolution in France after the Second World War. And so it talks about things like the modernist art movement that occurred at that time. There was kind of a Gaullist revolt against the Vichy regime of Germany-occupied France when France took the position of collaborating with Germany. So there was a rebellion against that. There was also a cultural conflict going on with America, the United States at that point. So this author points to the caves at Lascaux and the indigenous art there as being a point of origin for that, which is interesting. Another paper I found discusses the development of tourism related to the caves and the development of Lascaux II, which is a replica of the original cave, which has been closed to the public due to damage, human-caused damage of the artwork there. So tourists can experience a virtual tour, virtual reality. They can walk through this replica, and the author says that you become immersed in the experience as if you were present in that time, so that it leads to kind of a spiritual experience for people that feel like they've become one with ancient ancestors. So that was fascinating. Found another article that accuses the French government of dishonesty and inefficiency in terms of their management and lack of protection and preservation of that historic site. So it's all, I think it's going to be fun. I want to try to keep it simple, stupid, the KISS philosophy, not get too bogged down or make it complex, but easy for people to read and understand. It's open for global interpretation, the experience at Lascaux. So that's what I plan to do. My research question at this point is, how have the discoveries at the caves of Lascaux impacted artistic and socio-cultural development and tourism in France? So that's my plan, and I look forward to hearing what you all plan to do as well. Thank you.